Hi everyone, turn 17. Lots of stuff going on. So first, found a magic site, Star Pond, and Primal Throne was claimed. So we can go ahead and look at that. Growth +2 and Dominion spread, very nice. Some province passing around. Lentia continues to mess up Altura. Then Chassos sent a good amount of knights down here. 23 defense, notwithstanding the darkness, quite a lot. The shades would have been a pain for my angel. The Chassos knights can just run right through them, especially since they have magical weapons. So this is saying that if I want to actually clean up this event, I need a lab here, which I do not have. I'm going to put a lab up there at some point, but I don't want to give the rock people a vehicle to attack with. And then we got some cash and some Dominion over here. And the arena. You can go ahead and blitz through the arena here, but it's going to be pretty boring because there's a huge cock at the end of it. Not sure what Goblin Shark here is doing. He's just kind of chilling and dying. Scruddy Bogwort. He's got a bit of gear. Faithful and the Boots of Giant Strength. However, he is paralyzed right now, thanks to the mental shocks. The ants start taking a bite out of him. He kills an ant. Now he's ready to go. His armor is damaged. And the ants win. Now we have the Clowns versus EA Atlantis. Slick versus EA Atlantis. He has this fully geared out Basalt King. Construction 4. Give him a Shield of Soft Earth, as well as Acid Breath and some other goodies. Interestingly, he went for I guess it makes sense to go for a Stinger in the arena. And Emerald Impaler is a clown hero who has to go into the arena. And he's got this championship belt, which is just hilarious. It's a good belt. It is fascinating. But so let's see how the champion does. He takes a big swing at the Basalt King. However, he is down to 6 health. Acid is coming down. And eventually the acid takes him out. Now we have Atlantis versus Valanthos. Valanthos just sent a basic horseman who dies an acidic death. Atlantis versus me. I just sent in a basic barbarian who didn't even try. Tianchi versus... So he sent in a eunuch. And this is some type of, like... It's not an Ashdod creature, but it's very much like an Ashdod creature. And he takes him out. Now the ant comes in versus the Ashdod creature. paralysis, ant bites. And he just kills the ants and then the ant lord himself. So now I've got EA Atlantis versus the giant. And this time the giant is just screwed. Alright. Here is the victor from last time, Huge Cock. Facing off against a basic barbarian. And Huge Cock just runs him through. And now we have Huge Cock with a great sword and a ring versus fully decked out Basalt King. Let's see how this goes. Basalt King just gets one-shotted. Great sword does 23 points of damage, or 28, sorry, because of slash, and the lance finishes him off. So, the OP Demon Knight wins again, and wins the Tome of Forgotten Masons, which is an artifact that lets you, it gives you the Mason ability, which is less useful in Disciples, where you can just have one of your buddies Mason for you anyways, but still pretty cool, pretty strong. So, yeah. The other thing that's happening this turn is we're marching to war. So these guys are gonna go and start fighting over here. Do I have any other fighting happening? Yeah, I'm sending some patrols over here, and then they'll probably... Actually, I guess... Let's send them the other way. Then they can threaten multiple provinces, because they could go here, here, or here. Recruiting more crossbowmen. This guy also has the sailing ability, which lets him sail to all sorts of places. Arcania is in a bad way. It looks like they've mounted basically no resistance versus Lynchia. And we're about to put quite a hurting on the rock people. Because why not? We can go ahead and claim this peninsula here and then chug through that. Alright. With Lentia helping out here, the goal will be to get a quick victory, since maybe my threat assessment is off, but it looks like Chassos is the only one that's a real threat here. What with how much damage Arcania is taking and how little Karnak has, and Alchera is just way over here. But we'll see. We will see. Maybe Chassos digs in. Maybe Alchera is able to get involved. Maybe Karnak has something up their sleeves. And maybe none of those things. So, stay tuned as we will find out next turn.